What's good, my SB brothers and sisters, man? We back for another video, and today, AP Rose Gold requested this type of content. He requested for me to do a documentary series from 2021 all the way up to 2024. So this is what you're gonna get here. So this is gonna be mainly talking, and then some overlays at some points, but most of some talking. So hopefully you stick in. Make sure like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, so you stay notified every time after we do uploads. And let's get right to it. To start off 2021, we're going to start off with Ray, first person to start it off with, and then last off, we're going to end with Dragon. So, Ray, he started off the year, first 6 vids got 1,427 views. Even when I look at that, it seemed kind of crazy that, your first 6 videos can add up to that much. And then after those 6 videos, just directly after, he did end up hitting 700 subscribers. So, fantastic milestone right there. But then also during, some of that year, the TGR 1 year anniversary was, I guess, looked at. TGR was founded from Ray and Nether, I'm pretty sure, to help other people, go, get their music up and promote them and stuff like that. Mainly, fun source, and then also to kind of get your music going. So they started off that, and they did end up hitting their 1 year anniversary, and it was really successful. Nether actually had a very good 2021 year coming up. So, and then Ray's most viewed video from that year was 391 views, but he also averaged 190 through 250. So, congratulations to Ray. He had a very good 2021 year. As I looked, a lot of good stuff happened here and there, and he had some good stuff happening. Next in 2021, we have Chocolate. His first song of the year got 219 views. Now, mind you, I'm pretty sure this is before Nightmares or of some sort. So, you know, maybe this was kind of the start of everything. But he dropped the Crew in 2020, came this year and dropped the Crew 2, and it did absolutely crazy. And then he dropped, along with Crew 2, he dropped 4 projects that year, which also did very well. And then his biggest video that year was 323 to cap off a very good 2021 year, after having a good 2020 year also with Ray 2. With Dether, he dropped 34691 FL. His only project from that year, but the playlist on YouTube has 1,454 views. So for that to be his only project that year, that was crazy. He had very good views on the album. Very balanced. It's not like one song got 100 and then the next one got 200. They were all really balanced around the same numbers. But also that year, his biggest single was a 1.1K viewed song. So props to Dether too. But like I said, his only project dropped that year, but we're gonna have a lot more coming up soon. Michael, this year for him was kind of like very low key, I'm guessing. The really things I pointed out was he had a good series against Dragon playing 2K, which Dragon ended up losing 4-1.
Warriors beat the Trailblazers 4-1.
So fucking disgraceful, Carmelo Anthony.
Curry with the impressive 110 points, 3 110 points, 3.
So Dragon just, I guess he sold. He also had a series called Don't Die, which was his second most viewed video that year. Well, one of the vids in that series got 121 views, I'm pretty sure. But his biggest video that year was the Kevin Durant of Rec Room, which was 126. So Michael had a very low key year, but that's no denying what he had at all. So with Dragon, Dragon was actually kind of surprising to me. He dropped his first album, Storm, after dropping the Dragon EP shit before that, and then surprisingly, he was actually pretty consistent. Like, he actually uploaded YouTube videos. Surprisingly, I don't really think we see that much now, but I guess it's just how Dragon is. His biggest song that year, or video, I guess you could say, was 224, and it was a song called like Dimitri Black or something like that. So Dragon had a pretty good 2021 year, and I think now it's time for us to move on to 2022. All right. We good. So, hey, listen, if you guys missed 2022, then there is something wrong, because 2022 was the start of basically this whole new era of just shit, kind of. To start off 2022, Ray started off with a break. He only had 2 videos in January, one in February, but continued in March, and then ended up hitting 800 subs. So he started off his year pretty slow, but he came back, averaged a pretty decent amount of views, Ray views basically, averaged good Ray views, and he came back and hit 800 subs just easily. He had a 24-hour stream that year with the highlights getting 212 views. It was a very kind of looked at 24-hour stream. If you were around at that time, obviously, it's rememberable. We dropped the Smiths that year with me, Chocolate, Deather, Ray, a lot of other people. And then the last Tuna Week was announced. Now, here's where we take a turn. This year was the year that Ray and them sentenced Dragon to prison. But we'll get to that when the time comes. Next, we have Chocolate. Chocolate dropped the Chocolate Effect to start off the year of 2022 with 1,000 views in the playlist. And then, after dropping the Crew 2 last year, he's going to drop the Crew 3, and it's going to do good too. And then, to keep going on with this crazy music run and this good, consistent uploading, he dropped Chocolate World. And that also did very well. And then he also hit 200 subs this year. Now we have a rookie coming, and it's me. I joined TGR, but before that, I hit 360 subs, and then I start the Live Sega. I drop Live, and then Live 2 is the album, my first album in TGR, and one of the best albums, one of the most remembered albums, I think, in TGR history, with the playlist getting 1,165 views. And then, to further go on with this year, I hit 400 subs, and something that you've never heard before, I dropped 11 consecutive albums in weeks, and then I dropped 16 albums that year. So I was on some crazy shit. Michael, he didn't drop too many videos. I think he had a pretty slow year. I don't really know. I don't know if I'm bashing it. I'm not trying to bash. I'm just saying he didn't drop too many videos this year. It was pretty slow, but he did have an actual goody viewed Fortnite video with 124. And then he dropped a big single called Flipped with Chocolate that got 121 views. So he had a pretty decent end of the year run. And then next year, he dropped his album, but we'll talk about that in 2023. With Deather dropped his first video on Deather Is Me, because I'm pretty sure his last one got banned, his last channel. And then he hosted Rec Room Basketball, which went absolutely viral in the community. Everybody fucked with it. Everybody was watching. We was live streaming it, everything. We had teams, 1v1s, everything, bro. So if you was around for that, that was the good shit right there. He also dropped 06 Long Live that year, one of his most notable albums, I'm pretty sure, because, I mean, when I see a Deather album, that cover is beautiful. That pink, I don't know, man. That cover is just beautiful to me. But then also, he dissed Dragon. So Dragon got a lot of shit coming when we talk about him. And then he dropped The Darkest Man, which got 800K views on TikTok on his profile. So Deather had a very good 2022 year, and it's a good way to cap it off with this motherfucker Dragon, number one. So let's cue the music, bro. Number one, he dropped the case and he snitched on himself. The nigga dead ass snitched on himself. So he completely sold his ass right there. And then he fucking dissed Deather, and niggas was saying he lost. He took too long to respond. Dragon was just on a downhill trajectory, bro. Like, niggas was just not feeling Dragon, bro. Like, and then not only that, he got sentenced, and he was fucking rotting away in jail, bro. So yeah, Dragon, You picked cotton for your sentence to be shortened. I hope you get released. I was good, chat. After a long bit of writing, we here with the year 2023. And this year, obviously, we starting out with Ray. Keep going down the same list. This year, Ray started the year off hitting 900 subs. And then after that, he returned to the forest. I think after 2 years, I think it was. I'm back my tongue. He returned to the forest after 2 years. One of his long-awaited series that his viewers loved. People loved the forest. And then also, he had a lot of 250 viewed videos to 400. Also, is this year is like one of my favorites from him. I liked a lot of videos that he recorded this year, and some of my favorite videos from him are on this year. So he also dropped Big Monkey. That's what I call it, and it's one of the biggest songs that I feel like he's dropped on his channel. And then this year was a decision that he chose to go stream on Kick for a little bit, but then also while uploading on YouTube, he continued and brung back Bongo Island after I'm pretty sure 4 years is said. And then to end off the year, he had 1,000 subscribers and then dropped God Did. If y'all don't know what God Did is, make sure to go listen to that because God Did is a project that 100% God did his thing on. So next we got Chocolate. He started the year off with Crew 4, after dropping, Crew 3, then Crew 2, then Crew 1 all the years before. And then also his long-awaited album trilogy, Nightmares 3, dropped. And it did very well because that's what the people love. When people talk about Chocolate, they talk about Nightmares, and that's what comes up. He also dropped We Love You Chocolate, the cover that I actually made for him. So I need a round of applause right quick. I love me a good round of applause, man. But yeah. Then after he dropped the Chocolate Effect 2 after that. And overall, Chocolate had a pretty consistent year. He had a lot of good videos here and there. Got a lot of good viewed videos too. And he just did his thing this year. He knew what he was doing and seemed like he had shit planned. After having a pretty slow 2022, Michael upped it with a big Avatar video. And it was Minecraft. It got 446 views, I'm pretty sure. And Michael was doing his little shit, bro. He was uploading consistently, doing his own thing, and then dropped his best video on his channel of all time, a 2K Playgrounds video, and it did very, very well. So if you all haven't watched that, it's I'm pretty sure the first video on his page on YouTube. So go make sure to go watch that if you haven't. And then this year was the year that he was obsessed with Spider-Man. So he was always on Spider-Man, but he also gave y'all some very good content. For Dether, this is a stacked year for Dether. This is one of his best years, I'm pretty sure, to me. First of all, he started uploading a lot more on his new channel. And then also, he started the pink tape shit, where he changed the color of pink tape every fucking time he recorded a video. And it's been lasting, I'm pretty sure, for the last year. So I don't know how many colors you have to push out to the world for that to happen, but he did it. But then to start off the year on his music channel, he dropped the crazy ass meme album and then dropped fucking Heat Wave. Heat Wave was tough. It was that ass a heat wave. And then directly after, the nigga dissed Fam. The nigga had his run with Fam and then dropped completely different genre of music. He dropped Rockstar, which was tough. Dragon to start off this year dropped TDRG, which is I'm pretty sure his well, it has to be. There's no way people are watching the Dragon video that much, but his most viewed video of all time. He dragged Pedro through the whole fucking year, like Pedro back part 1, part 2, he dragged the nigga throughout the whole year. I wonder if Pedro back's hurt, but I'm sorry for Pedro. But off of the crazy jokes, Dragon had very good views this year. For the times that he did upload, which was pretty frequent this year. He did very well, dropped pretty consistently, and he was doing his thing this year. And then plus he had a pretty good breakout song. And at the start of the TDRG, he said it was going to be a classic. So if the song flopped, somebody would have got on his ass. And then we have a special guest. Glock Boy returned from his long-awaited break, long ass break, It was a 2-year fucking break. He took a crazy ass break, came back to YouTube, started uploading AJ Sparks, and then that series started to have a crazy ass outbreak, and then he started Y'all Wildin', which is, I'm pretty sure, I think the most creative series other than some of the other series Ray might have and the fucking pink tape shit that Dether has. So, Glock had his fucking run coming in ever since. He's been uploading pretty well. So that's the cap off 2023. And that leaves us with now, which is 2024. 2024 hasn't been all that fantastic. It's been a very up and down year, I'd say. Some people have had some pretty cool outbreaks and shit. We've had new people come in like Cali, JoJo, Fam has been in there, Halen's been in here a little bit here and there. So everybody's been coming in and having their own little times, but for the most part, 2021, 2022, and 2023 are your most important years to hear about. 2024 is about to be over, and we haven't seen much of some crazy shit this year. Not too much shit, you know. I Now you guys might be wondering why I didn't speak on myself. I wanted this video to be dedicated to them. The only one year I wanted to speak about myself was 2022 was because that was just the year I got added to TGR and I started to work with them and do stuff like that. So I feel like it was needed that I added my name because the video was about the whole TGR group. But y'all already know about me. You can literally go look at my channel and look at it yourself. It's just, I don't know if you want to do that for everybody. So I wanted to speak on everybody's behalf first before I even spoke on mine. And I don't think I'll ever make a documentary about myself because I don't think it really matters that much. For me, at least, I feel like, for my friends, it might matter because those are my friends. So, but yeah. This is for AP Rose Gold, obviously. Comment told me to, kind of not told me, but asked me, could I do a documentary like this? And I agreed. I was down to do it. I feel like I want to be able to spread this information about people if they want to hear it. So, you guys get to hear it firsthand from me. I did all the research I possibly could. I actually have the notebook right here to prove it, which I'll show you. This is 2022 right here. Full page, everybody's name. And then, front and back here. So, I've been writing some shit down for the video. I hope everybody has a fantastic day. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you can get notified every time HBJO uploads. Have a fantastic day. Stack it up, bitch. Put it up. Cheese. I just bitch looking at me on the knee. Yeah.